You know, in the world of finance, there's a quiet revolution happening right now. It's not on some noisy trading floor, but deep inside the algorithms and data centers of our biggest banks. We're talking about artificial intelligence. And believe me, it's already changing just about everything. So let's break down how. So, just how fast is this all happening? Get a load of this number: 74%. According to Taiwan's Financial Supervisory Commission, that's the percentage of domestic banks there that have already brought AI into their operations. This isn't some prediction for the future, this is right now. So, what's driving this massive shift? Well, it turns out it's not just one thing. I mean, sure, improving efficiency and saving on labor costs are the biggest pieces of the pie here, making up almost half of the motivation. But it goes so much deeper than that. Banks are using AI to give you a better customer experience, to get smarter with their analytics, and this one's huge, to manage risk. It's a total overhaul of how they operate, all driven by data.
Okay, so we know why banks are practically racing to get AI in the door, but what does that actually look like day to day? Let's dive into some real-world examples of how this tech is being put to work as we speak.
First up, we've got Cathay Financial Holdings. Now, they aren't just buying some off-the-shelf AI software. No, they're building their own foundational AI framework from scratch, and they call it Gaia. This is a massive strategic move. It means they control the entire system, they can tweak it for exactly what they need, and they can build safety and evaluation right into its core from day one.
And check this out. This is a fantastic example of teamwork. Fubon Bank's Eagle Eye network actually connects 35 different institutions to fight fraud together. The real magic here is a technology called federated learning. Basically, it lets all the AI models learn from each other's data to spot suspicious patterns. But, and this is the key, the super sensitive customer data never ever leaves its home bank. It's all about getting maximum security through shared intelligence.
Over at CTBC, they're using AI for things like internal assistance and even a specialized green knowledge bot. But what's really important here is their verification process. They have a 6-step system that actually includes an AI checks AI step. This is absolutely critical because generative AI can sometimes be confidently wrong, right? So CTBC is building a system of automated checks and balances to catch those mistakes before they can cause any real problems. Shinkong really shows us just how diverse AI applications can be. They've built this one platform that tackles everything from anti-money laundering, or AML, and sniffing out greenwashing, all the way to creating better ways to give credit to small and medium-sized businesses. It's like a true AI multi-tool for the world of finance.
And hey, this isn't just a game for the private sector. Public banks are moving just as fast, putting AI right into their core services. We're seeing it used for smarter corporate loan appraisals at First Bank, for advanced fraud detection at Huanan Bank, and even for robo-advisors that help customers with their investments. AI is becoming a fundamental piece of the public banking infrastructure. And make no mistake, this is a global phenomenon. The international giants are deploying AI absolutely everywhere. HSBC uses it for fraud detection that happens in a blink of an eye. JP Morgan's Coin tool can analyze incredibly complex legal documents in seconds, a task that used to take lawyers thousands and thousands of hours. From customer service to investment strategy, AI is quickly becoming the central nervous system of modern banking.
But with all of this incredible power comes some pretty significant risk. To really get the whole picture, we have to look past the shiny new innovations and face the very real dangers this technology introduces into our financial system. And that forces us to ask a really critical question. What could possibly go wrong when we start letting an AI manage our money? Well, as it turns out, the potential pitfalls are just as revolutionary as all the benefits. So here are the major security challenges of this new AI era. Some of these probably sound familiar, like data privacy or bias in algorithms. But others are pretty new and unique to AI, like AI-driven cyber attacks, something called adversarial attacks, and this really strange phenomenon known as hallucinations. So what on earth is an AI hallucination? It's basically when an AI just makes stuff up, but presents it as a stone-cold fact. So imagine an AI is analyzing a company's finances for a multi-million-dollar loan. If it hallucinates a revenue stream that doesn't actually exist, well, you can see how the consequences could be catastrophic. And then you have these adversarial attacks. The best way to think about it is like an optical illusion, but for a machine. It's a malicious input, maybe a tiny, almost invisible change to a file that's specifically designed to fool an AI into making a bad call.
like approving a fraudulent transaction. It's a really sophisticated threat that targets the AI's basic logic. So, all these new kinds of risks demand a totally new rulebook. How do regulators even keep up with technology that's evolving this fast? Well, they're creating a framework that's designed to build trust right into the future of AI. To make sure everyone stays safe and to build public trust, regulators are stepping in. In Taiwan, for example, the Financial Supervisory Commission, or FSC, has been way ahead of the curve. They've established a set of core principles. Think of them as guardrails for financial institutions to make sure they innovate responsibly. And these are the 6 core principles that create this comprehensive framework. It covers everything from clear governance and fairness to protecting your privacy. But a couple of these are especially critical in the age of AI. First, security, making sure the systems can stand up to attacks. And second, transparency. Banks have to be able to explain why an AI made a certain decision. The whole goal is to get rid of the black box and make sure a human is always, ultimately, accountable. So, when you put it all together, the incredible innovation, the serious risks, and the new rules, what's the end game? It's all about building a future where we can use all the power of AI without giving up our security or our trust. Ultimately, this all comes down to finding the right balance. The true goal of responsible AI in finance is to get everything at once. Improving efficiency and lowering costs, of course, but doing it while protecting consumers, strengthening how these companies are run, and most importantly, guaranteeing the security of the entire financial system. Look, this transformation isn't on the horizon, it's already here, and it's picking up speed every single day. AI is fundamentally reshaping the world of finance, from the chatbot you talk to, all the way to the most complex investment strategies on the planet. The only real question left is, are we ready for what comes next?